What's up? What's up, peoples? No, there's nobody here. I guess it's pretty late. What am I cooking? I just posted it because I won't be able to get anything done. I'm hungry already. But I've got some chicken. I got some sweet potatoes and pumpkin, asparagus. Just it's actually coming together quite nice. That has a little bit longer to boil. Oh, and some garlic bread. Healthy. Somewhat, trying to be. think I'm amazing. Thank you. Y'all don't know. Y'all have no idea. Looks good. Thank you. Door number 1. Door number 2. So yeah, man, I chopped up some onion. Got in there with the chicken. Got some in there with the asparagus. Got some cilantro in there with the asparagus. Some dill weed. Over here I've got some grains, some seeds. Not pumpkin seeds, but actually healthy seeds that you can eat. All that's kind of boiling in here with the sweet potatoes. And I've got some homemade lemon pepper chicken. I don't know, I'm on the fence about doing a dessert because I want to eat healthy. So I don't know if you can see it, but take a little bit of juice. gonna make the chicken even better. TV should be bigger. It could. I don't really watch TV there though. Like I'm not even gonna eat in the dining room. I'm gonna take my food to the bed and I'm just eating in the bed. I've got a whole tray, the whole thing set up, and that's where I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna light my candles there. And that's where I'm gonna be. Yeah, TV could be bigger. And guess what? One day it will be. Yeah, it's good if you're not, spilling stuff all over the place. But I have that tray. I'm really clean. Yeah, that's where like the kings and the queens eat. Everybody else is eating in their conventional places. Gotta take some of the juice out. I don't even know how my phone stopped charging. Don't waste any of the juices. I'm gonna mess up my shirt cooking. I don't care. I go hop in the shower with it on. Or not, or I just wash it. I'm not perfect, but I'm careful. Arizona. What's up? And what part of Arizona? I've been to Scottsdale, Phoenix. I've been all over. Sedona. Man, I really love Sedona. Phoenix, nice. Camden, New Jersey, nice. Yeah, I was in New Jersey for a little bit. Where am I at? I'm wherever. Here and there, you know how it goes. Residents. When am I coming to Arizona again? I don't know. I mean, I have family there. I can be there. I have family pretty much all over. We just don't really act like family, you know? Montana, nice. I have some friends in Montana. That's actually where some of my relatives, my ancestors of a certain lineage are from Montana. Natives. That's how I like to put it. I'm about to freaking plant these babies. Enjoy my food. Thank you. And good night. And thank you for joining. Nothing goes to waste. off. Get my hands dirty out back a little bit. And see what manifests. What's up? How am I doing tonight? I'm doing good. How are you? Blackfoot. Yeah, so I have Blackfoot, I have Cherokee. I'm also part Irish, and of course I am of African descent. American of African, Native, and Irish descent. I'm a mutt. You made that page just so you can see me? Well, thank you. I guess one of those is for you. You good? Just at work? Nice. Now comes the good part with the chicken. Wisconsin. Hello in Wisconsin. How are you doing? Yeah, if you like to eat. I mean, I definitely don't know everything for sure. I don't. But I know enough. It's that juice I was telling you about. Just throw some more in there. Take some of that. So that's juice from the asparagus and from the sweet potatoes. And it's already been cooking for a minute. As you can see. I don't know, I'm gonna try to download this live, but if it ends up being so long that I can't, it'll just be a whole bunch of content that I can't use. I mean, I was going live for 7, 8, 9 hours before. And y'all were sitting there through the whole time. Now this is just straight up pumpkin juice now. I'm not gonna show that part, but I'm sticking it inside the chicken. So that might be contrast to people. Lemon pepper chicken with pumpkin. Trust and believe. Thoughts on Drake? I don't even know. I don't even know about. Nah, I don't be keeping up with Drake. I was for a while because it's Drake, right? What's the number? What numbers? What numbers are we talking about? Oh. Where do you see the number one at? I'm confused. Yes. Somebody gets it. I'm gonna have to do different. Like I might just have to stop my live so I can salvage some of this. And then come back for the rose petal bath tonight. I'm gonna be taking a bath. Not with the stuff I'm cooking. Like this is beforehand I'm cooking. But it's always good to add stuff like lemon peels, orange peels, pumpkin. There's all types of stuff that when you add it to your bath, you add it to your skin, it helps. So. Oh, next to your name, that means you're the number one. You're the number one viewer. Yep. Thank you for that. I think it means that you've been here the longest, or you're the most engaged. Houston, what's up? My hometown. I don't know. Sending love from H-Town. Represent. And who might that be? I grab my other phone. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes. It's hard to believe it's Friday. Well, actually Saturday now. That's even more bizarre. What's everyone else up to? I hope y'all are staying safe. I prefer to be safe. There's too many crazy people out there. It's always the ones you least expect. Yeah, how do y'all like your asparagus cooked? Do you like it when it's like soft and you just eat it and it just melts, or do you like it when it's really firm and like crisp? That's what I want to know. Still firm. Yeah, I'm on the fence because I like both. That's about to be on a level. That's already on a level. And we know what's happening there. Oh, I'm telling y'all. They weren't ready. Said I'll always be cooking something amazing. Well, I appreciate that. If only you could taste it, I think you would be impressed. Anybody else just love the smell? Like, lemon just brightens my day. Just smelling it just makes me feel alive. Luxembourg, OMG. Hello in Luxembourg. Butter and garlic. You know, I have garlic. I added some garlic. Cloves. But now that you remind me, I do like to add a little bit of either minced garlic or garlic powder. Looks amazing. Thank y'all. I swear, every time I come live, the compliments are just crazy. The smell. I think the smell is even more amazing. The dogs are fine. Everybody's always asking about the dogs when they're not, like, right here. I'm actually making them some chicken. I'm gonna slice up the wings and get all the meat off the bone, and it's just gonna slide right off the bone. So they got a little treat coming tonight. They've been digging up all types of stuff in the backyard. Who knows? They might even be right here. Oh yeah, they are. They're literally right here. Hang on. That sound just woke them up. Yeah, they're out there sleeping on the little lawn chairs. I mean, they love it outside. I would too. I would never want to be inside if I was a dog. But yeah, they've been really good today. I'm giving them lots of treats, lots of food, lots of love. We played fetch. We played all types of things. Trained them. They're getting really good. They're really good. You know, if I like throw a treat or whatever, I'll tell them to sit first, and then not run like straight towards it. Not try to just eat it right off the bat. I tell them to stay. So they know to stay, and then when I say go get it, boom, they take off and they go after it. So yeah, I think my connection with my animals is important. No, they're extremely good. Sometimes they're a pain, you know what I mean? But no pain, no gain, right? How can I transfer the smell? transfer this good smell to you. Take some more juice. I do not like dried chicken, like, especially because the upper half, it can't take it. It cannot take being dry, so I am always siphoning that juice. Like I said, nothing's going to waste. Everything is good. I've been blessed, you know. I have a lot of gifts, a lot of blessings. I'm trying to share that with people. So everything else is pretty much done. So now what I do is I just fire it up. I punch the top oven to broil. I punch the bottom oven to bake. Add a couple more ingredients. Not really, just more of the same. And now the cutting board is clean. Two ovens, yep. That's double the pleasure. I'm going to wipe my eyelashes. gosh. They're beautiful roses. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna just liven them up a little bit more. Let them soak a little bit more. Get that plant food absorbed a little bit more, and then I'm gonna throw them in the tub later on. How am I tonight? I'm great. Very great. Thanks for asking. Hello, hello. Tub of roses, yep. It's very energetic. It's very healing. Well, you can actually buy rose water, and it's good for your skin. It's good for your face. It's also very good spiritually in ways that science can't explain. Yeah, other phones right here. It doesn't even feel like it's 12:43 in the morning. Anyway, do you know bouncing back? Did I finish unpacking? I mean, I still got some boxes. Been a little occupied. A little occupado. Talk about waste. I still got some seeds right here. My voice is soothing. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the pumpkin is also very good. I don't like to waste it. Everything, not everything. Like when I hit the gym, I don't know if that's soothing. Really, the garage, I should say. Showers relax. They do. They absolutely do. Oh my god, okay. My phone. Got my phone. My other phone, my business phone. Don't shortchange yourself. That's probably, if there was any lesson for today, I would say value yourself and your time. Yeah, whether you like it a little bit roasted or you just like it baked, like clean, healthy, fresh baked. This is where it's at. This is where it's at right here. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. There's both. There we go. Cover it tightly. I want it to get a little bit brown. I want it to get a little bit more brown. So that was behind door number one. Oh man, garlic bread. I messed that up. It's still salvageable though. Asparagus is good. Man, that just smells like good old sweet potatoes. Well, so I don't use butter, but and I mean, you know, crispy skin isn't really healthy. That's why I have it kind of mixed. It's not fried, but it is a little bit more roasted on the outside on one, and on the others it's just straight healthy. How many people am I cooking for? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. counted 6. Oh man. Give me a day or two, and you'll see these. You'll see these little ones poke out more. Yeah, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. I watch food closely. Watch very, very closely. Yeah. So the chicken is just gonna melt. It's gonna cut it up. It's gonna melt in the mouth. Everything will. Keep the moisture in. Yeah, just put the foil back on there. Roasted and juicy. Yes. See. Now we're talking. Now we're on the same frequency. Roasted and juicy. I like those keywords. Roasted and juicy chicken. But I don't know, for me the greens, add in cilantro to the asparagus. What else? Dill weed. Adding some dill weed to the asparagus. I mean, everything is slow cooking. Health seeds, flax, chia, hemp, all that is actually cooking in here with the sweet potatoes. That's in there with the pumpkin, fresh pumpkin I got. And this is the rest of that pumpkin. Everything's being utilized. Who am I cooking for? I'm cooking for me. And y'all, of course. Yeah. It's for me and for y'all to watch and enjoy. I worked a very long and hard day today, you know. This is actually gonna be my first time eating today. So technically, I didn't really eat yesterday. Yeah, if you really want to count things, I'm eating for the first time yesterday, today. But guess what? The amount is about to make up for that. I'm about to eat for yesterday, today, and probably tomorrow. Right now. Yeah, this is dinner for breakfast. Yep. I mean, it doesn't even feel like 1 o'clock to me. It doesn't. Thank you for the follow. Did I gym today? I could gym right now. Yeah. Gym right now. Probably do some back real quick. Do some back exercises. How long till dinner is served? Probably like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna just hit something. He said, okay, get it in. Yep. I'll switch it up. Is it first come, first serve? Oh, for sure. You make it here? Shoot. First come, first serve. It's not safe to work out in that shirt. You might be right. You might be right. See, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if y'all could hear that. That was my neck. So now, do two of them real quick. I don't really know a good angle to record this one. So yeah, I'm already kind of working up a sweat. Already working up a sweat a little bit. That's okay though. It's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna reply to as many people. Just gonna catch my breath a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know any of the like bodybuilding poses or any of that stuff. I just know what feels good, what feels right. I can instantly smell the food. So that's great. 28 comments. Yeah, I'm just throw that shirt in there with the stuff that needs to get washed. All right. Don't overdo it. See all those LV boxes. Daddy shorts. Somebody said daddy shorts needed. You like my boxers? They're all right. I got some better ones. It's like working out. Just shot the live up tremendously. I would work out a lot longer if I knew that's what it took. Everything smells so good. Chicken time. Alright, y'all, it is time for me to finally eat something. Too much stoves. I didn't even eat yesterday, but yeah, I started cooking probably 2 hours ago. Where we at with this? Show my boxers. No, I'm not trying to get banned. And believe me, I wouldn't even have boxers on if it would, you know, it helps me not get banned, as they say that. Plate the food. Well, that's actually what I'm in the process of doing. Somebody asked if I knew Bouncing Peck. I assume that's what they were talking about. No. It's probably the favorite part right here. Don't forget my seeds. Gotta create some room here. Which piece are we starting with? Oh man, it's really juicy. Really juicy. Just unbelieve. Trust and believe. So that's one half of the chicken right there. One half of one chicken. Yeah. It's too wet. It's not actually that wet. It's just has a bunch of juices from the pan that are dripping off of it. It's actually cooked to perfection. Squirt a little bit more lemon juice on it. And now for the fun part. Gonna add some asparagus to the plate. Perfect. These greens are on another level. Right. And then Oh, there's pepper on the asparagus. There's dillweed on the asparagus. There's cilantro. A little bit of Himalayan salt. Pink Himalayan salt. Freaking sweet potatoes are smothered pumpkins. Yeah, I am eating good at 2 a.m. That's for sure. This is a sweet potato, y'all. This is the pumpkin. See how it just breaks apart like that? Like the little pumpkin just falls apart, just like the sweet potato. Take the pumpkin, put it on the sweet potato. And on whatever. And now the carbs are all good carbs. That is until I add the garlic bread. And for me, that's just one way to have a little bit more garlic and a little bit more carbs. Make up for lost time. I did not miss any seed. Oh my God. I don't miss. I do not miss, okay? The seasoning is already done. Like, the seasoning was done throughout the live, before the live. If I needed to, I could just do a little Salt Bae, but it's not required. My blood pressure thanks me for where it is right now. Yes, and the puppies are getting chicken too. They sure are. And somebody's asking me to add butter too. Like, I think I'm gonna keep my circulation the way it is. So. That's a healthy meal. And now to top it all off. Yep. That actually is where I'm eating. I just wanted to see what it looks like next to the fireplace. Yeah. So Am I eating in the bath? I won't say that I've never done that before, because that would be false. I have. But the thing is, it was seafood. I had like these king crab legs in the bath. Really big king crab legs. What else did I have? A little bit of salmon. Oh yeah, like chocolate. Some little mandarin oranges. What am I eating in the bath? It's like having long hair. Let's see. Did you hear eating in the bath? Of course. But I think you gotta be careful about what you eat in there. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not clumsy, but if I was, and I dropped some chicken in there, I would be mad. But, you know what I mean? If I'm vibing out, and I just drop some, like crab legs in there, then, you know, I probably wouldn't be too upset. I'll probably just pick it right back up and eat it again. Ooh, okay, I don't even know who that is. But I'm just, I never have. I've never dropped anything in the tub, let alone on the bed. Yeah, I keep getting this freaking connection here. Oh, there we go. What's something good to watch? What's something very visually stimulating to watch? Take my phones off. I'll be right back, yo. I'm gonna grab my other phone. So I actually left quite a few things. One of my phones. What else? Oh, lighter. And something else. Yes, I'm in my boxes. And I'm not done yet. I left something else. Drink and silverware. But all the other essentials. All the other essentials. Oh, here's my other knife. And let's see. Yeah, I don't care what y'all say. I'm not getting banned. I am not getting banned. How beautiful. How romantic. You ain't seen nothing yet. Need wine? I would agree with you there. I really would, but what is it? Oh yeah, I don't drink. Gosh, man. That's the only way I drink. What am I doing? I'm walking through the house with underwear on, y'all, but I'm getting some last minute preparations. Got my silverware. So I got water with this nice antioxidant blend. It's got vitamin A, E, and C. So I'm gonna add that to my water. Boom. Thank you for that. Somebody said everything is beautiful. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I like to keep the door closed for the sound, the acoustics, and everything. Somebody said they're pulling up. Turn the porch light on. I'm gonna actually keep the light on. I mean, I wouldn't if y'all weren't here. I would not. But that is one thing I would do. Dinner for me, yep. I need a good movie. Well, I was asking for recommendations. If y'all remember that. Here's the remote. Oh, that was unfortunate. Phone went like right into the food. I'm gonna start with sweet potatoes. Like, yeah. No grace. Thank you. Bon appetit, baby. I've been saying my grace all day, but not for food. For everything else, I'm thankful for. But right now, with this food finally in front of my face, yeah, I went right for it. I'm not perfect. It's chicken. Motivate you with what kind of gift? This right here is the gift. Y'all are missing out. I've been working like non-stop. Non-stop. So now I'm gonna do it from the other angle. Yeah. What are y'all's favorite show? Or movie? That's not the washing machine, that's the fireplace. No way. Are you saying that's your favorite show, or are you guessing what's on right now? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I mean, this chicken is just. How you zoom it in the right way? It's not dry. Yeah, Power is one of my favorites too. I have a whole spreadsheet. I have a whole list. Texas. I'm from all over, but it's not dry. Somebody literally said it was too wet. And that was just because I was picking up out of the thing. And that was actually the chicken breast, so it's perfectly cooked. The chicken breast is like, it's gonna be kind of dry because that's just the type of meat it is. But when you bite into it, it's juicy. Still got the steam coming off of it. Okay, if that's the case, then I wouldn't have known that. That is a very psychological way of viewing something that I had not even considered. Yeah, I would love for somebody to cook for me too. I probably would have had 3 meals yesterday. I was so busy. Where's everyone up to this weekend, though? You want sausage? I make a vegan sausage. Yeah. This is king living already, you know? Just doing it for myself. Aaron Lee. In my mind, I'm wondering, like, okay, is that the type of sausage they're talking about, or are they talking about something else? They keep talking about boxer. I think they're thinking about a different sausage. You never had somebody cook for you? I am sorry for that. Especially somebody that can cook. And bring home fresh flowers. So tonight, Anybody who's still here want to know what's on the agenda. Before I bath, I'm going to shower. And before I shower, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to lay down some soil, some nice soil. And I'm going to start planting. So hopefully before the sun comes up, I'll have planted a nice little garden. So I got work to do. Yeah, I already feel that. But it's like, I don't know, they kind of help in a way too. Like I kind of do what I have to get my views up sometimes. So yeah, for anybody wondering how it took so long, it was worth every second. It was worth every freaking second. I know some people like that instant gratification though. Yeah, it depends on what you're cooking and how long it'll take. Like I am smashing through this right now. Y'all probably looking at me like I can't eat half a chicken. And I mean, I'm pounding it down. Okay, well, for people who don't know, pumpkin has a very smooth texture. Like when you cook it. Same thing with sweet potatoes. So those combined just went flawlessly. Cut up the pumpkin, added that in with the sweet potatoes. Add like a tiny bit of cinnamon, like not even so much to where you can taste it, but just enough to bring out that flavor profile. Nothing sweet at all. Everything just has benefits to be added. Still don't take long to cook healthy food, much better than fast junk. Well, I mean, it depends on how fast you want to cook. I think some people, they cook their stuff too fast And the chicken, like the chicken breast will come out dry. The asparagus, I mean, it's still really crunchy, but it's so soft. And I mean, the lemon pepper chicken, like, I used a whole half a lemon on it. And then plus I was taking, chopped up some garlic, chopped up some onion. And then the pumpkin, I took the pumpkin juice and I put it inside the chicken. You know that one place? Put the pumpkin juice inside of it. So that's lemon pepper chicken with pumpkin. Oh man. I mean, you really don't know what you're missing out. Oh yeah, baked potato is nice. With turkey, turkey's really good. Speaking of turkey legs, that's what I make for Thanksgiving. Some big old turkey legs. And that, like I don't want to hear no complaining. No complaining at all, because for Thanksgiving, I'll probably be cooking for 8 hours, maybe even 12 hours straight. I don't want to hear no complaining about how long it takes, because everything's going to be slow cooked, like cooked overnight. It's going to be seasoned up, prepared the day before. Everything's going to be freaking marinating, just marinating. And it's going to cook so slow. Ooh, I'm eating it all. I got lots of extra like chicken wings for the dogs. Yep. Like, I mean, I don't know. If y'all have ever had like my collard greens, you wouldn't complain at all about how long it takes to cook. I need to let the women cook for Thanksgiving. I mean, I can do that. I can go and hunt whatever it is that needs to be cooked. I mean, I would do that live if I can. Yeah, this plate is getting devoured. Shut it open the wing. And you know, you have like lemon pepper chicken where stuff is like imitation flavor kind of. And then you just have like the real fresh lemon. fresh pepper that you grind. Oh man, everything is so much more robust. But yeah, it's good to finally eat, good to finally sit down and cook. It's not even that I like to cook, you know what I mean? I like to eat. It's not even like, oh, I love to cook, I love doing it. Man, I love to eat, and I'm the only one I know that cooks like this. Of course I am. But here's the thing. Like a lot of people don't realize you need to let your food cool off first. You know, like there's a lot that I'm gonna do. Putting the food away is one of them. But I don't put it away right when it's done being cooked. If that makes sense. I let it come back down naturally back down to like room temperature. And then once it's room temperature, then I'll take it and I'll put it in the fridge. But yeah, like how quickly you change temperatures in the food has a big impact on how good it'll taste. And the next day too, like when the flavors have really had a chance to soak in, you want that to really just manifest. So yeah, I'm gonna put it up, just not right this second. You said teach you something. It's more work, trust me. But sometimes every extra second of labor, especially if it's for yourself, oh man, it becomes worth it. It becomes worth it tomorrow to dig into. I still have a whole chicken and a half. I still have a whole bunch of chicken wings. Explosion flavors the next day. Yep. It was for dessert. I was gonna make some type of pumpkin dessert, but it's already late. It's like 2 a.m. I don't need the dessert. You're waiting at the door. Now, why don't I believe you? Now I'm into the leg. So this is the leg meat. Very tasty. That thigh. Yeah, I'm gonna show my plate. It's messy, but I'm attacking it. I had 2 big sweet potatoes, and I got half a thigh, half a leg left. And then the greens, oh, that's where like all the real nutrients are. leftovers. Mm. Leftovers will be on point though. I mean, I made so much. Like that 2 hours was gonna last me like tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna make something else just so I don't have to just eat the same thing over and over again. But just from that one meal, I already have meals for probably 3 or 4 meals. Honey Lee, hello, welcome. She said, yes, ma'am, you better shoot that shot. I swear, sometimes I miss. I hit everything, but I miss when people are trying to shoot their shot with me. Like, I'm so oblivious to it. Keep smiling. I'm reading quite a few things. It was actually one time at probably 3 o'clock in the morning. I was reading on my live. I was reading to people, and they seem to have enjoyed it. See? That's how I know you're at the wrong place. Blondie shooting her shot. Here's the bucket. Here's those. Try to. So I still have some more decorating and stuff to do. I've got some more candle holders that I want to place up. That way I can just have more candles being burned. More candles being burned. Yeah, it's taking me a while. It's taking me a while to get here, but you know what? Slow progress is better than no progress. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But there's still a few things. I've got plants. I'm making art too. So I've got some spray paint, some canvas. So I'm actually, I have artwork, but now I'm beginning to make some to put up. I was an artist at once. Where my arm is. Thank God for this bird. It having existed is replenishing and nourishing me because I was quite depleted. One thing that helps though, sometimes I do work so much that I forget to eat. So cooking enough ahead of time pays off. Now when I go to replate everything, like I'm not gonna put it in the microwave personally. I won't do that because I want to know. I mean, I wanted to maintain all of its nutrition. And the more we microwave stuff, if we microwave stuff, it loses its content. Man, I would say thank you, but my mouth is so full right now. Everybody wants to know how old I am. I want to know how old I am. Why don't you guess? Do I know bouncing pecs? Man, I've already done it like 3 times on this live already. You said 43? Dang. I don't know. I think I would take that as a compliment. $32. Oh, I've heard that before. A young 28. $25. There's a lot of guesses. A lot of good guesses. And there's some of them I don't even think they're guesses. You're 40? It's really hard to tell, but you don't look 40 from your like tiny profile picture. You're 42? Oh wow. Well, if I'm being honest, if I ever had friends, they were always much older than me. Even guys, like I don't like going to the pubs anymore or the taverns, just because I feel like a lot of guys aren't respectful. The same way the guys are asking me to like bounce my pecs and stuff. You know what they're asking women to do? Women who are like their waitresses and stuff. I gotta help you if it's a place where there's alcohol involved and the content or the topic of discussion ends up being whatever is being stared at, and it's not the game. No, it's women, and most of them happen to not be single. And at that point, it just starts to become kind of creepy. So, yeah, I've always had friends that were like married, much older. They have kids. Like they're a lot more settled in life. I keep getting these invites to go live, and I'm sorry. Like, it's fun. It's fun to go live with other people, but I feel like it ends up dropping. Yeah, someone did guess my age already. Somebody guessed it right. "28. I am 28 years old. So yeah, I told y'all this food is this food's almost gone. I know, baby. I like to think of myself as a grown ass man. That I do indeed. Yeah. So all the meat's gone, all the sweet potatoes gone. Now I got the asparagus. Hey, that's more like it. Yeah, I met a lot of people my age. And I'm gonna say like I'm not friends with a lot of them. It's not that I have anything against them. It's just I feel like there's just nothing to gain. And not that I ever need to like always gain something from people because I don't. But there's some that I just feel like hold me back. You know. So I don't find myself being certain places where there's gonna be people that are my age. I really don't. Excuse me if you just heard me burp or belch. That was unintentional, and I never really do that. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Alice. No, and I do. I learn from everybody. Like, I've learned from homeless people that I picked up on the side of the road that were walking. I've learned a lot just by listening to them talk. And whether or not any of what they're saying is true, I'm still learning. I learned from everybody. I'm learning from kids. I learn from children. Teach me stuff every time I interact with them. And that's kind of what I mean. Like, almost anywhere around my age. That's not my age. Younger, sure. Younger people, they have more respect for their elders, especially nowadays. People that are older typically have more respect for me. People my age, they don't respect me for some reason. So, you know, like I give respect, and I also realize I have to earn it, but there is a certain level of it. Like that right there. I'm a I'm a dime that'll freaking light you up. Whoever you are asking that crap. Yeah. I have nothing against people who are, you know, homosexual. But that's just not my preference. I've never tried it. and I don't want to. But to each their own. And that's what I mean. Like, this person would probably be 19, 20, with no bio, 6 followers, 6 likes. It says hamburger. Yeah. You can. I don't know who that is. And I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I probably have the world's best support group. I don't even care. I don't care what anybody has to say, you know? I don't have friends, but I have people that are like, today I have more ride or dies. Today I have more people that will do a lot. But I mean, that's also what I mean. It's like, women are saying things, but I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's like more flattering, but it's like the way, the approach, you know? Like no woman came on here like, oh yeah, let me see your bulge, let me see your package. And then it'll be a bunch of guys that jump on and be like, ooh, boxers, let me see your boxers. Yeah. And it's a shame, you know? It really is, because regardless of their sexual preference, they're a representation of other men. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Well, but that's the difference. I think wanting to see and demanding it are two different things. Those are two entirely different things. Like, you go to a sports bar where, you know, women are wearing like the tight clothing and stuff. Men who go there, they want to see more, right? That's just kind of the nature of things. You go there because you want to see a little bit more. But whether you just like staring and or demanding, you know, like that's just way more disrespectful. That's way more disrespectful. And then like these are people. Women are people. Much more real sometimes too. I don't know. I have a different type of conversation. I mean, it's straightforward. I'll give them that. Maybe I like beat around the bush and I'm not direct enough. I don't know. I also haven't been on a date in years. Like, this is my date, right? I think that's respectful. Like, good dialogue, you know. I mean, I feel like there's ways to learn things without being disrespectful and without being so direct, because not everybody is. My phone's on 10%. Yeah, I mean, I can be direct. Most people won't like it. Because I can directly tell somebody to go somewhere with themselves. Or I can be polite and ask them to leave. Well, then that's something that's different too. Lying or half-truths. That's something that's different. But those are like polar extremes. I straight up ate this whole plate. This is my last piece of food left on this plate. And I haven't even been watching my show. What video is that you like? Oh yeah. Like, once I'm done eating, I'm gonna give my body probably, like, am I full? No. No. I could have ate that whole chicken. Probably another sweet potato and a little bit more asparagus. I'll do a full workout. I did lots of workouts today. I did, I got 28 pull-ups non-stop. And I've hit like 30, I've hit 40 before. I almost got to 50 one time. Really good ones non-stop. But today I was only able to do 28 or 29. I think it was 28. What else? I did lunges. So I had 100 pounds, 50 pounds in each hand. And I did a whole bunch of lunges. Like they're split squats, you know. What else? I did some abs today. And then just carrying around those 40-pound bags of dirt. I had a 40-pound bag of dirt in this hand, 40-pound bag of dirt in that hand. I had to walk it quite a ways. I would say I've been working out all day. And I have dumbbells like right by my bed. I have dumbbells in my office, dumbbells in the garage. So I'm always doing something. Like I probably work out 3 or 4 times a day. This looks like it'll be a good episode of Power. Every day. Every single day I do something. I know a lot of people, they take rest days. I don't push my body to the point to where it breaks. Like, I feel it out. I know exactly what's going to be productive. And I know exactly, like I used to have to take a rest day, or I have to rest every other day because I would just push my body more than it needed to be pushed. You know, like there's good stress and then there's bad stress. Bad stress when it takes you like a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month to recover because you've done something that you shouldn't have done. So I'm in it for the long term, you know. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon with me. So every day, like I'm growing a little bit stronger. You know, pushing myself. I don't try to max out. Like I don't try to lift the heaviest that I can possibly lift with weight. I did that when I was young, growing up. Messed my body up that way. I mean, I was lifting hundreds and hundreds of pounds on everything. I actually would have had the world record for deadlift had I competed that year for my weight class. I was a really strong guy, but messed up my back, messed up my shoulders, my joints, my ligaments, tendons, all that stuff. So now I'm healing and I'm doing things the right way. Decent amount of weight, really good reps, really good slow and controlled movements. And that's like triggering the muscle more. And then boom, the more I trigger the muscle, the more muscle I have, the harder it is for my body to hold on to fat. And then the next part of that is eating right, eating healthy. That's the fuel. Yeah, you can't put bad fuel, cheap fuel in a Mercedes, in an Audi, in a Porsche, Lamborghini, Maserati, Ferrari. You can't put bad fuel in these cars. And before the car, like the body is that first machine that needs to be fed. Because it's not even just about appearance. Sometimes when the appearance isn't there, it's kind of too late. Like it's a delayed symptom. It's a delayed side effect. It takes a while for these things to show. And sometimes it's not even just physical, it's mental. Like just slower thinking processes, slower cognitive function. And maybe even just you're holding on to stress more, you can't sleep as well. The next side of that is emotional, anxiety, depression. A lot of that comes from like the stuff that we eat. So the fresher and more whole we're able to eat things, the more of the nutrients that we get. Like fresh corn is better than cooked corn. The more you cook stuff, the more you're taking out some of the essentials. And how you cook it, again, if you slow cook it, you hold on to more. If you just boom, fry it, broil it, the worst thing you can do is microwave it. But you start to actually change its structure. I'm done, man. I'm sitting here having like a serious conversation in these comments. And somebody said, I'm pregnant for you. Let me see. Fried foods are the worst. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, maybe it's my skin tone, but I love fried food. Like I grew up making fried pork chops, fried chicken, like the best that you probably would ever have. I kid you not. But the difference is, I don't do it anymore. I don't eat pork anymore for spiritual reasons, and for like health reasons. And what else? I gave a lot of things up. Yeah, I know. I'm in Texas. I'm down south. Pork is what we know. Oh my God, we cook every part of the pig down here, and I used to. Like, don't get me wrong, but it messed with me. Like pigs are a very unclean animal. They just are. They eat anything. They eat themselves. They eat other pigs. They're carnivores. They'll eat trash, straight up trash. They'll eat like actual cans. Not even the food that's in the cans, the metal cans. They will actually eat those cans if they can. So it's just like spiritually, we are what we eat, right? I don't want to consume that. So I don't want to become that. So I don't consume it. And I try it, like I stay away from red meat as much as possible. Some people say it's actually healthy to consume it in very moderation, because you get all types of other nutrients that you won't get in other things. But the downside of that is red meat isn't like good for you. So it's a catch-22. Kale. Kale is, it's really good for you. It's like a little miracle plant. But the difference is, what a lot of people don't know, it can become toxic, right? If you consume too much of it, it's actually very toxic for you. So you're not supposed to eat kale every day. Spinach, collard greens, asparagus, there's a lot of things that you can consume every single day and gain the benefits of it. But kale is so powerful that it's too powerful. And some vitamins, some supplements are like that. Zinc is like that. You actually put your body in a toxic environment if you consume too much of even good things. So yeah, I just try to exercise. Like, people see me exercising, working out, boom, pumping reps, but then I try to get those other reps. I try to exercise my mind, exercise my body, exercise my spirit, exercise my emotional health. I'm getting repetitions that people aren't seeing. They still count. Yeah, spinach is good, and I definitely can eat it every day too. Put it in smoothies. I haven't seen you make my smoothies yet. Did I put my phone on the charger? No, I did not. It is still, we're on 8%. But yeah, man, I ate my food. You've seen me make smoothies, man. So I make like protein shakes. Sometimes I'll do like plant-based protein. Uh, Sometimes it'll be animal-based protein, and they'll have different stacks. I use like flax seeds, chia seeds. I put like some almonds in there, and then sometimes I'll add like broccoli. I'll do spinach. I'll do kale, and then it'll be a mix. Sometimes I prefer more blueberries that day, fresh blueberries, strawberries. Um, Man, it depends. I try to switch it up just so it's not the same. Just so it's not the same. And everything has a different benefit. Add the banana in there, the extra potassium. My body's able to hold on to all those nutrients more. And a lot of people don't realize that too. Um, there are some things that we eat, like pumpkins, bananas. It almost like inflates our body a little bit. It's not that we're getting bloated. It's locking in all those essential vitamins, all those essential nutrients, those minerals. It's filling us up. It's locking us in there. And yeah, we feel fuller. We look fuller, a little bit longer. And what that does is it prevents the body from just flushing everything out. Because last thing you want to do is to get all these nutrients, get all these benefits, and then what? Your body just pushes it right out. You just pee it right out, the other way it comes out. But absorption, you know, you want your body to absorb as much of everything that it possibly can. And then utilization, you want it to start utilizing everything. And so that's why I gave up drinking. That's why I gave up smoking, because all that stuff, it affects that. If there's alcohol in your system, all the smoothies in the world can't really overcome that, because the alcohol is toxic. It's more toxic than kale. It's more toxic than freaking zinc if you take too much of it. And even though there's stuff that you can do to like fight the hangovers, you can't fight the damage to the cells that it's causing. So, I used to love going out. And then I got to the point where it's like, all right, I didn't like the drinking part. I used to love getting drunk. I used to love getting hammered. I used to love getting tipsy. But also the type of people that you're around. So then I started kind of just drinking more at home. I've written some of like the most poetic narratives that people can imagine, because I sat there and I drank like 3 bottles of wine. But then it's like, now I do something different. I do something else that's still not fully healthy. It's a little bit healthier to get similar effects, Now I go to the smoke shop and I buy like the pre-rolled CBDs. And I would be smoking it right now, honestly, if this platform wasn't so crazy. But I get those euphoric effects. It reduces inflammation in my body and my brain. It erases my anxiety. It erases my depression. But still, like the smoking part, that's not good. So I try to get the oil. There's liquid. You can apply it to the hair, face, the body, and you can apply it internally. So, yeah, there's all types of leaves, all types of plants that have healing benefits. I spend a lot of time. Yeah, so ginger, I mean, this is stuff that I use the raw version of, and I have the supplement. I have ginger supplement. I have rosemary. Rosemary is good for inflammation. And I have allergies, so it helps with that too. I'll do like a rosemary tea. I'll let it steep, and then I'll put I'll put my face over the boiling pot. What that does is it relieves all of my sinus pressure. When my sinuses build up and my eyes get really puffy and stuff, it's hard to breathe. So the steam with the rosemary in there, it opens everything up. Even in my lungs, I can breathe again. And then what I'll do after that, after about 5-10 minutes, I mean, it opens my pores, it gets in my pores. What I do after that, once everything is kind of open again, is I'll drink it. Boom. And now it's bringing down the inflammation in another way. Because really, guys, that's all anything is inflammation, right? A lot of stuff that we do, it just causes our body to be inflamed. My allergies cause my lungs to be inflamed. My sinuses become inflamed. And a lot of, like, drinking causes your liver, your kidneys to become inflamed. And just because we don't feel it right away, it doesn't mean it's not affecting it. I used to be like the 3 bottle of wine drinker a day. I mean, I would drink a whole bottle of scotch in a week. I would kill 2 6-packs in a night, and then I toned everything down to like 1 glass, and I was drinking 1 glass of wine every day. And I've been the same person throughout all of it. I really have. I haven't changed. I haven't switched up. I've just become a much clearer thinking, much more focused, much more driven version of myself. Somebody's talking about lubricant. Okay. What are we talking about? Lube. Hey, Aphrodite. Coconut oil is good for everything. I literally have a big thing of coconut oil, and I just scoop right out of it, and I take, like, well, not a lot of people can take it that way, but I do. I use it for my teeth. Oh my God, don't even get me started on that, because it takes me so long to get ready. I'll take turmeric, boom, I'll scoop some in my mouth. I'll just have turmeric powder in my mouth. I'll take charcoal powder, boom, put it in my mouth. A little bit of baking soda, and then I'll go to work. And I also use it for my face. Yep, I use coconut oil. That's what we're talking about, okay, for lubricant. Coconut oil is good for everything. I mean, it's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal. Coconut is like it's a really good cleanser. It cleans your body from the inside out. It also helps with inflammation and all these other things. That is something that I use. Ginger is good for like intestinal health. It helps with digestion. So again, absorption, utilization, a lot of that stuff is important. So our organs need to be healthy. Ginger helps the stomach to be healthy. That way, when you're digesting everything, you're processing everything, it helps ease that whole process. And when that happens, we get a lot more benefits, right? So that's why not everybody gets the same results, because some people will use fresh ginger and then some people won't. And that's a big difference in how your body responds to it. So somebody else, their results might like take off. Meanwhile, somebody else's seem stagnant, but it's just going on a slower trajectory. Now, also, it's like the people that kind of cook and do everything for themselves versus going out to restaurants where they're adding in all types of fats and, non-healthy oils and God knows whatever chemicals to what you're eating. Even if it's healthy, it's still processed because they want it to be preserved a lot longer than the stuff that is going to go bad tomorrow or in a couple of days. Even at restaurants, they have shelf time, they have shelf life, and they put preservatives in that stuff so that the food lasts them longer. So yeah, when you just do everything yourself and you're shopping on the outside of the store, that like the outside of the aisles, picking up everything, trying to be as fresh, the best thing you could do is go to a farmer's market. Find your local farmer's market. And then the next best thing you can do is start planting your own stuff, which is why I have all those seeds now. So yeah, every little instance, every step will just, are you gonna plateau? Meaning, are you still eating out like fast food, junk food? Because now what you have to do is reverse those processes before you can even really start to see results. Just going to Whataburger one time, you have to now cook 3 or 4 meals using a lot of herbs and natural spices and stuff that's going to heal you and your digestive system just to get it back to where it should have been, right? So let alone if you want to actually get ahead, you have to do a lot more. So for me, in time wise, I stopped seeing the benefit of it, and these big brands and these big companies, they just keep diluting everything even more. They're putting crack in it. They're putting cocaine in it. Like they're making you addicted. They're making you think that you need these McDonald's French fries because there's literal crack in there. And I don't know anything about their recipe. That is an over exaggeration. But there are just known chemicals in these things, even cigarettes, that are addictive, right? And the same thing, even in food, drinks, energy drinks. All these things have additives that were chemically designed to make you more addicted to them. So, again, we talk about disadvantages. You now have to fight so much more just to be back where you belong. Not to mention where you're trying to get to. So, I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm human, right? I'm not perfect by any means. That doesn't mean I don't try to be. In my mind, perfection is almost like enlightenment. It's not something that cannot be obtained. It requires exercise, practice, vigilance, focus, sacrifice. What are all these banana emojis for? Yeah, oh my God, there's so many good farmers markets. And you learn a lot there too. You kind of learn like what's in season, um, things that are in season, and, things that are in season, especially plant wise, vegetables, fruits. Those have even more benefits in their season than when they're not in season. So it's stressful. Trolls. I don't even know what they said. It's so far back. Thank you, Stephen Rubin, for becoming my top one viewer. Rosemary oil is good for hair growth. Oh, it's also good as a aromatherapy. So, rosemary is good for a lot. Um, that liquid that I was telling you about, steeping it, that tea, putting it in the bath helps tremendously. What else? Also, the essential oil. I have a oil diffuser, and I keep that in the bathroom too, because put those essential oils on there, and this is science. Like, it's not even a gimmick. It's not anything but the laws of nature and science at this point, because it's been proven that aromatherapy helps. Just like light therapy, the type of light bulbs that you use in your home and the type of light bulbs that are out there, like infrared lights. You've got a whole spectrum of different lights that can heal you in ways that you didn't imagine. And it's the same thing with smells, aromatherapy. These candles. Some candles handmade, hand poured. Some bought. Everything has a different purpose, but everything has a purpose for sure. How many tattoos? You trying to catch a date with me? How many tattoos? So, I don't know if y'all can actually read it, but this is honor. That's loyalty. This is Aries right here. That's me. This one here is a Taurus zodiac sign. And then that right here is a Scorpion. This right here it's the American flag. It's the American flag under my skin. So my skin was torn. My skin was torn to reveal the American flag. Also, never forget where you came from. So the state I was born in, the year I was born, established then. My arms, my forearms. So, and I actually drew these out too. That's unique, as I drew everything out and then I handed it to the artist and asked them to put it on me. My back. That one's kind of hard to see, maybe. Texas. So I have Texas within Texas within Texas. I have the Texas state, Within the state is a Texas flag, and then surrounded by that is spelled Texas. I did everything except actually draw it on my skin, and I could do that. I know I could, but how much time would I have to dedicate to learning that, and just to do it? Yeah, this, and I wanted more. I have wanted more. Am I a vet? Yeah, military vet. Oops. Absolutely. Semper Fi. Hoorah. Marine Corps. You don't know what you want. Oh man. So as I was telling you, I drew those other ones. I actually have like a little portfolio, a little binder of stuff that I'm hand drawing. I know exactly what I want. I know where I want to get it. I know what I want it to look like. And, I mean, to me, the body is a canvas. It's a temple, but it's also a canvas. There's a lot of meaning. I don't judge anybody for anything. I have meaning behind like what I get. I don't know. I consider my body just like a work of art. What's my sign? I'm in Aries. But, I'm in Aries, Cancer, Pisces. So, those are the three main signs. We all have many different signs. Like our sun sign, that's the sign that everybody kind of knows, right? That's the more prominent sign that's seen. Then we have like our moon sign. And this is a sign that's like more internal. And this is where like a lot of people can kind of feel conflicted as to why astrology or zodiacs like aren't accurate, is because they don't know their full chart. Like an Aries water sign is going to be different than an Aries, or Aries. So some people they're double or they're triple, whatever their main sign is, and those people are like full blooded in and out of what that zodiac represents. So I'm a fire sign, but I'm also an earth sign, and I'm also a water sign. The water sign, the cool, the calm vibe is what a lot of people see. That's how they perceive me. And that is the rising sign. So internally, I'm grounded. Internally, I am that Capricorn. How people perceive me is Pisces. People perceive me to be cool, calm, collected, but who I really am is this fire sign. I will light up and destroy anything that gets in my path if it's not helping me, if it's not benefiting me, if it's not for me. But put it all together, and I only do that if I have to. If I need to protect myself, protect somebody, I'll burn the whole world down, straight up. But yeah, what are y'all signs? Thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank God. And God bless America. Aries, Scorpio. Nice. Yeah, I really like Scorpios are awesome. Sometimes they can be controlling, you know, but they're very protective. Scorpios are very protective and they're cool. I think they internalize too much, but it's also because they know they know who to trust. Sagittarius, well, yeah, I love Sagittarius. I don't know what it is. Sagittarius are just awesome. And I mean, so for Aries, like, I'm most compatible with other Aries. I'm most compatible with Sagittarius, followed by, well, Leos and Scorpios are kind of a tie. So Sagittarius, that's another fire sign. So like, I instantly can relate to other fire signs a little bit more just because I am one. What about other Aries? Like, yeah, I vibe with Aries. I don't come across other Aries very often, but I'm like very cool, very compatible with Aries. And this it has nothing to even really do with sexuality. It's more of just like general understanding, communication type thing. Pisces, that's one of my signs, you know. Pisces are very cool, you know. Pisces are very, very cool. I know exactly who's a Sagittarius. The day that we were born, the location that we were born, like everything has a direct impact. Like where the stars and the planets and how they were aligned when we were born. The position of the moon when we were born. Like, this is the type of frequency that like we can elevate ourselves to understanding ourselves, understanding the way of the universe, because everything has a reason, has a purpose. There's a reason why when the moon is full, emotions and energy is heightened, right? Like, our body is just like the planet. Like, these planets are freaking living entities, beings that we just can't perceive because they're next dimensional, and we're just microscopic cells that are living on these planets. Yeah, we're just microscopic cells. And some of us are damaging the body, right? Some of us are damaging the planet. Meanwhile, others are trying to heal. We're trying to help the earth heal. We're trying to help restore natural balance to the universe and nature. Like, there's a lot at play, but as I was saying, again, science, when the moon rises, that's when high tides happen. And that's because when the moon is in place, its gravitational pull on the water causes the tides. It pushes and pulls the water, causing waves. That's all because of the moon. Well, the earth is made up of 70% what? Not land. And, you know, like, our bodies are also like a representation too, almost like a little echo, like a universal echo. We're like microscopic planets, because we mimic that. Our makeup, our body is made up of entirely liquid, blood, water. And so when the moon is up, it causes our emotions and stuff to unveil. When the moon is at full moon or super moon, when it's at its biggest and brightest, or when it's closest to the earth, emotions and energy, everything is heightened. We are affected by gravitational forces. Exactly. The sun is a gravitational force. So, yeah, everything, like other planets, sometimes other planets will come into alignment and they'll be closer to the earth than they've ever been in all throughout history. And that has a direct impact on us, you know. And they give all of these signs, all of these astrological signs, Aries, they all have planets that rule that house. For Aries, it's Mars. So anytime, if we're actually paying attention to the alignment of the stars and the planets, and we see that Mars is closer to Earth, then we know as Aries, we will be more powerful during those times. And it's the same thing for other signs, other planets that come into alignment. It goes far beyond the ground that our feet are on, and it goes far beyond the black hole that is centered in our solar system, that even the sun is revolving around, right? We're all literally headed towards a black hole right now. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that the earth is rotating very fast, so fast that you can't even perceive it, like it doesn't exist. And while it's rotating, it's also revolving, right? The earth is revolving around the sun, boom, just like all the other planets in our solar system are revolving around the sun. But now what is the sun doing? The sun is not the center of everything. There's a black hole that is at the very center of what we can imagine, which is our own galaxy. There's a black hole in the middle of it. That's all we can fathom. We can't really fathom other galaxies and other universes. We just can't. So that black hole, what it's doing is it's pulling the sun. It's pulling a lot of other things because it has an infinite amount of gravity. But it's slowly pulling the sun. And everything that we can ever know is coming into this black hole faster than we can perceive, faster than the earth is spinning, faster than our galaxy is zipping through out space and time. We're being sucked into a black hole. So for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. If the Big Bang Theory exists and there was just an explosion that sent everything cycling, zipping throughout space, throughout time, what that means is one day it all has to come back, right? That's kind of what I call God's heartbeat, is boom. Everything we ever know is just God's heart, just expanding, and eventually it all comes back. And we'll all be closer. We're already close. We're already connected to animals, to nature. Hello. Yeah, this is. I didn't go to college. I just studied a lot of stuff on my own, by myself, in my free time. And I mean really studied, like really studied. And I studied so much stuff that it's just, Like the pyramids, you know, the pyramids aren't just in Africa, right? The pyramids are actually all scattered all throughout the planet, and each one has a purpose. It is placed on the most geomagnetic location on the planet, and it's done for a very specific reason. And the people that put them there were a lot smarter than we are today because of how they built them. No pyramids are built like houses where we just have bricks that are all cut the same. Pyramids are built using stones that are crafted to perfection because no two stones are the same. And what that does is it makes them last for thousands and thousands and thousands of years instead of just barely 100 years when the house is falling apart. So they